Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Care Growth Podcast. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about the window that exists after every care inquiry where the client decision, as it were, is essentially made. Okay, just that little gap where that window where the initial decision is made. Most providers don't know it exists at all, and by the time they followed up, it's already closed. So here are the 3 points that I want to cover. Okay, take them one by one. What I'm going to do, refer to my notes so I don't forget anything really important for you. And then I'm going to elaborate on what it really means. So firstly, first point, when a family contacts a care agency, they're contacting 2 to 3 others at the same time. The race starts the moment the inquiry lands. Most providers don't know they're in it. It's true. When I say in it, I mean that window. Okay, it's true. Most families, most potential clients are going to contact 2 or 3 others to find the care agency they want to work with. Now, first impressions count. Here's the thing. So many times people will find they don't get their calls picked up. And the care agency most likely may not come back for a day, 2 days, 3 days even, by which time they've either moved on and booked themselves in with another care agency, or even if they haven't done that, they're most likely not going to use a care agency that takes 2 to 3 days to come back to them. They're normally in a bit of an emotional state. It's an important decision. It's one of the most important decisions anybody has to make in their life, is placing a loved one with a care agency, and you want to know that you're getting it right. So it's so important for their first touch with you to scream professionalism. The call needs to be picked up. You need to follow up with these people and let them know that their inquiry is of value to you and that they are important to you. Because guess what? The first impression will give them an impression of what comes after. In other words, if you're disorganized and you don't follow up and you don't even answer the phone in the first place, then they're going to seriously question the quality of the care that follows the initial phone call. So I'm here to tell you that probably the most important thing you can do in terms of bringing new clients in is to make sure you handle their experience on the first touch when they make contact with you. If you go longer than 48 hours, you've blown it. I can tell you that now. You may as well not phone back at all, although you should, because it will give a bad impression. But I'm just trying to press home the point. When somebody is ready to look and get care for a loved one and they pick up the phone, that's when you need to talk to them. If nobody is available in the office to talk to them, then at least have systems that will take care of it. We're all living in 2026. These days, there are things like artificial intelligence that can be set up to answer telephones, pre-qualify. You can follow up with SMS text messaging. There are lots of things you can do. But the main thing that you do is you take care of that inquiry when it happens and you follow up when you say you will. Because that says more about you and your company than anything else. And depending on how you treat that client inquiry, they will make a decision right there and then on whether or not they want to use you. So if you haven't got your conversion process down, if you haven't got a slick first touch process, then you need to take a look at that straight away, because it's costing you a lot of money every year. And it's stopping you from offering what I hope and I'm sure are first-class care services to the clients that absolutely want it and need it. Point number 2, Harvard Business Review research. If you respond within an hour, you're 7 times more likely to have a meaningful conversation than someone who waits 2 hours. In care, most providers take hours or days. Again, it alludes to the first point. If you can come back to people within an hour, and I normally like it to be within 5 to 10 minutes, if at all possible, even if it's only an SMS follow-up to acknowledge the call and let them know we're thinking about them and we will be back with them very shortly. If you cannot come back to people quickly, you're going to lose that inquiry. You're going to lose that potential client because somebody else may well respond quickly. And again, first impressions. So you can immediately 7x your chance of converting a client by just picking up the phone, or if you miss the call, getting back to them within an hour. Now, as I say, I like 5 or 10 minutes, but if you can't manage that, an hour's great, okay? But you're getting back in good time. You're showing yourselves to be professional. You've got a great care business, you're professional, you value the client inquiry, you value them and what they require of you. And because of the way you handle their inquiry, they will immediately assume that you will go about handling the care in the same way. And that's what you want, not the opposite, because that's going to hurt you. Point number 3, it's not about being pushy. It's about being present at the moment the family is making their decision. Structure creates presence. Without it, you're leaving it to chance. Now, when I'm talking about being pushing, what I mean is you should follow up with these folks, right? Take the call them back, SMS them. But then even if they haven't made the immediate decision to come work with your agency, keep following up. Send the odd email, give them some value, give them some advice, whatever it is, because all of that is relationship building. And where there is trust, there is business. If they trust you, they will work with you. So the more information you can give them, the more you can build yourself in their eyes as the preeminent expert in your field, in your area, the more likely it is they're going to want to work with you versus one of your competitors. Stands to reason, really. So we could take everything that I've just spoken about and really condense it into one word: professionalism. Be professional in your dealings. This is a very specialist and very important service you're offering to people, and you can make a real difference in your local community, a real positive difference. And you could have a great care company and your care could be absolutely wonderful. It could be better than anybody else's in your locality. But that's no good if nobody's getting to sample it because you're blowing the inquiries. You're blowing the first touch. You're screwing up the conversions. Put the work in on this first touch system, the one touch system. Put the work in on converting your inquiries into clients. And you will see such a difference in the first 12 months of doing this in your business. And you can seriously, by doing this, when most of your competitors are not bothering, they just think the answer to all of this is, let's find more inquiries. Let's go get a marketing agency and get some more inquiries. Okay, that's one way of doing it. But if you're going to keep blowing the conversions, then you might as well take the money that you're spending on generating even more inquiries and go treat yourself to a holiday, because it isn't going to do you any good. Inquiries are no good if you don't convert. Conversions is what you need to do. And that's what we're all about. Listen, if this has resonated with you and you think you would like to have a chat about your own specific situation, your own agency, and get some tips on how you can stop the leak right now, shore it up, and start to see some positive results in the next few weeks, then why not go along to trustmatchgroup.co.uk and apply for a conversion diagnosis call. It's just 20 minutes. We'll have a quick look at your business. We'll dig in and I'll give you some of my input as to what you can do here and now to make the difference in your business. I'll put the link underneath as well, underneath this video. If that would be of value to you, then go ahead, click the link below the video, go book that call, and let's get together, get our heads together on your business for 20 minutes, and let's see what we can come up with to make a difference for you. Be my pleasure to meet you, and I know for sure that we can give you some positive stuff to work with. So having said that, before I go as well, if you've enjoyed this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep hooked into this podcast, because we'll be doing one of these every week. In the future, we're going to be having some guests on board as well, and it's going to go from strength to strength. So you're going to get a lot of good information and good strategies to grow your business. And that's what we're all about. So until then, I wish you all the best, and I look forward to next time. Cheers for now.